Hi there, it's Simone. I updated my knitting journal and I just wanted to take you along because I can. Um, I have been to Stitches West in February, and that is the last time that I did anything in here. I have just stuck in photos. I didn't really write anything. Um, and so I decided that it would be a really nice way to take you along. I am using my Canon selfie to print the photos, and I actually just printed everything that I had screenshot. There were two things from Instagram that I really loved, and so I put them on there. I'm using the app PicFrame to get my photos post print in this collage style, so the six on one image, and then I save them to my camera roll and then send them to the printer and it prints. So, what am I doing? Oh, yes, I was looking for information that I usually write on this um, in my knitting journal. What I usually do is I number them. This is my project number 20, which isn't to say that I actually finished 20 projects, it's just a running number. And some I finish, some I don't. It's I don't even know why I'm doing it. I started it and I still have the numbered stickers, and they were from Coco Daisy, and they are from 1 to 31 because they're supposed to be calendar stickers. And once I'm getting to 32, I don't know if I'm continuing to number or not. I will make a decision then. So I just went on Ravelry because I actually have a project page for this project on Ravelry. This is kind of my analog Ravelry project page for the one that I have on Ravelry, and um, I just like to document this in my notebook the same way I have it on there. So what I do is I write down the pattern, and this that I'm documenting right now is the double Dutch child's cardigan from the Knitting Expat Designs. Um, and then when I cut those out, I'm sorry, I have to interrupt myself here. I realized that I didn't. So I could have just stopped here and had this as a 4 grid collage, but I put them together so that the one that is the closest one to the cast on is all the way down in the bottom right corner. So I cut them all apart and glued them together in the correct order. I wanted them to be in stages of knitting. So yeah, I write down the date that I started the project, the pattern, and the yarn, the needles, and when I finished. And usually I try to keep all the tags, and I kept them for this yarn as well. I used one of the yarns that I purchased at Stitches West, and it's a DK weight yarn from Mitchell's Creations, and I just love it. It's gray with these blue, teal, greeny speckles. It's absolutely beautiful. The color is called Into the Woods, and I wouldn't actually agree with the name choice. For me, this is kind of like light in the city or green grass in the asphalt. That is what it feels like to me. Like you have these really concrete walls, and then there's like this tiny speckle of green grass growing, or a tiny flower growing somewhere. So, yeah. And I'm actually all done. I'm not really writing a lot. I'm just sticking down photos, progress photos mostly. Um, and this one came together so quickly, I didn't even have to put them in at multiple stages during the time I was knitting it. I just documented it after the fact. I started it on March 3rd, And I actually finished it today, which is March 29th. I blocked it and I took it off the blocking mat and added buttons so I can actually send it off to my brother and his girlfriend and their little baby son Finn, who I knitted this sweater for. I spent quite the money at Stitches West, and I do not regret one tiny bit. However, I don't want to hoard all of this yarn, and so I would really love to use it all up until the next Stitches West, that I can then justify buying more. I haven't started a Ravelry page for this, which I need to sit down and research. I wrote it down. I posted it on Instagram when I started the hat, so that I can actually update it and write it all down. I flipped through all of this and showed you that I had left spaces. I didn't know where I wanted to put the keychain that I made. It's just a piece of cotton wash. What is it called? A string that you hang your laundry line. Is that the word? And then cotton yarn that I use to crochet, and I just really tightly wrapped it around and added a key ring in the front, and that's it. It's super cool. I love how it looks. I found it on a tutorial from a person that I follow. And then I added all the information for my Vertices Unite that I started in the end of February. And then I called it quits. And that is all there is about my knitting journal. I cannot wait to film another yarn talk. I don't know how long it takes until I get to that point because everybody's home right now. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're rummaging through all of your projects and rediscovering things that you have started that you might want to finish. I think this is a great time to dive into all of those things. And you know what I'm going to do next week? I am going to destash my hard drive on my computer. I have so much crap on there. I need to take it all off and free it and sort it. That's a good goal, right? If you need any ideas, I have lots of them. Leave a comment below and tell me what you're doing. I hope to see you soon. Until then, bye.